And Astrov stands victorious over the YouTube champion with a squash match, almost. Well, there's another shocker for tonight, folks. Most certainly is. Astrov stands tall without perhaps even breaking a sweat. I don't think he did. That was an easy feat for Astrov. Wow, and well, then again, it's not really a surprise to me because it's Tails we're talking about here. Even if he is the YouTube champion, he's not exactly going to be man enough to step up to Astrov. Well, he's an animal in his own right. Most definitely. And wait a minute, what's this now? Wait a minute, that's Nightmare. Nightmare? Oh man, he's come down to Assault and finished up what he started at the Rumble. And just stomping away here at Astrov. Come on, this shouldn't be allowed. What is this? Unprovoked attack or what? And he's keeping Astrov. Oh, wait a minute, what is this now? Here comes this is reminiscent of the Rumble. Oh, with that powerbomb. That double powerbomb, and now those two are just stomping. This isn't fair. I'm gonna have to do. I'm sorry, Eggman. I'm gonna have to do something about this. You go right ahead and you do something. I'm gonna have to. Someone give me a mic. This is stupid. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna make some history. It's gonna be cool. Okay, you watch this.
Hey, hold on a minute. Just a minute. What are you two doing? If you want to fight so bad, then I've got a proposal for you two. Why don't we set up a tag team match here? But not just any tag team match. This night is anything goes. A Nightmare and Astrov, I'm sure you'll be familiar with this match. In fact, you'll be the only two people familiar with this match because I'm proposing that right now we have the first ever tag team Soul Calibur rules match.
Whoa.
So, if anyone wants to come down from the back and assist Astaroth, then you're welcome, and if you're man enough for it. So, is anyone up for the challenge? Because if these two want to fight, I want to make sure everything is fair and square.
Well, who is man enough? Oh, wait a minute. His a man is a man enough. He's enough man. At that, it's Homer. Whoa, so a tag team Soul Calibur. Come here. A tag team Soul Calibur rules match. Yeah, let's make some history. These two want to fight so bad, then let's make them fight. And so we're going to be making some history here. Like I've said, anything can happen in this show, and it will. And I just made a heck of a match there, I think. I think you did. So wait a minute, let's just go over the rules for those that don't know what the Soul Calibur rules match is. Well, weapons are legal, and the only way to win is by two knockouts. You have to knock your opponent out twice. Or in this case, with this tag team match, you have to knock your one of the tag team opponents out twice. And in other words, just score 2 victories with KOs. But that's all. There's no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. Absolutely no countouts. Weapons are illegal and will be encouraged if it comes to a final 4. In other words, this is best out of 3. The only way to win is by KO. And yes, if both teams score 1 KO each, then the weapons will be even more legal. They most certainly will be. But they can be utilized here. But they will be encouraged in the third fall. And these two are, and I'm glad Homer stepped up to the job. We got some really big men in this match now. And Astrov, technically, this is his second match in. Not that he worried too much about the first match. Wow, I thought I'd make him earn his paycheck, let's say. Well, he definitely is, I believe. And, oh man, Homer just conked Nightmare with that sledgehammer, and he was trying to get out of the ring to probably find more weapons. Because they're all legal here. Soul Calibur rules. But we had the first one ever, No Way Out, between Nightmare and Astaroth. And Nightmare was the winning participant of that. But let's see if he can pull it off now with his uncoordinated tag team partner known as the Cyrus Robot. And Homer, who's definitely a wild card in this match. We were talking about Astros being fast, but I believe Homer is the fastest guy now in terms of these big men in the ring now. Not that these guys are fast, but you know, on comparison to speed, I think Homer's there. Amazingly enough, Homer is the fastest. Yeah, never done hear that sentence very much. And Homer with a vicious clothesline. Cyrus Robot creeping back in with a steel pipe like he needs a weapon. He's a damn walking weapon. I'm glad Astroff now we have an even playing field, and instead of Astroff being beaten to a pulp, he's now got a very helpful ally that's currently being slammed down to the mat. But nonetheless a helpful ally. And probably planning on pouncing on the Cyrus Robot there at his back to Nightmare. This is an improv tag team Soul Calibur rules match. First time ever here in the ASF. Who said we're not full of surprises? Oh, we are full of surprises. And Homer having his way with the Cyrus Robot in the corner there. Astroff looking to dish out some pain. Oh, look at that. There's a quick, sick spine buster by the Cyrus Robot, who's, all these guys are going to be very powerful, and, oh man! What a maneuver there. I'm not expecting to see some proper wrestling here. It's going to be a heavy-hitting, no-nonsense matchup here. And look out, oh, Astroff returns the favor for the Cyrus Robot. These guys are throwing each other around like ragdolls, but I assure you, that's no easy feat. But because these guys are all big powerhouses, it's going to seem like these guys weigh absolutely nothing. Well, if the match with Tails is anything to go by, then that's proof that these guys are definitely more able to attack each other. And Homer, oh, another big clothesline to Nightmare. And oh no, Obliterator coming up from the Cyrus Robot. Man, what impact. And that was on Astroth, who's no small weight. Certainly not, like we said, but they're going to be throwing each other around like cruiserweights, and they're not cruiserweights. But these guys have the ability to do so. And Nightmare taking revenge on Homer there with a clothesline of his own. Oh no, Astroth, oh man. Before he got to a dangerous height, the Cyrus Robot got intervened there. But we're looking for in the first blood match we were looking for someone to bleed. This is much similar, except we're looking for a knockout. Someone has to be physically knocked to the floor and knocked out. And we're looking for 2 of those from one team. Look out. Oh wow. Astroff gets picked up there and tossed down to the mat by Nightmare with tremendous ease. All these guys showing off their power and their wherewithal. Oh. It's going to be some very smash mouth hitting. It's going to be bowling shoe ugly. And Nightmare, Astros, sorry, with a side Russian leg sweep. And Homer, look at the strength on the Cyrus Robot, who's 600 pounds. Yeah. See someone do that. Astros would be the next heaviest. Then Nightmare, then Homer. Yep, Homer's not only the fastest, but he's the lightest. That's more unheard news that you wouldn't expect to hear. You can expect to hear anything in the ASF. That should be our new motto. And Homer into the corner, and Astros, being picked up again. Just with tremendous ease. This is a 600-pound robot, and look at this maneuver though. The Obliterator connects again. Onto Astroth. And Homer, oh man. Oh man, what a spear by the Cyrus robot, knocking down into Astros. And wait a minute, look at this. Big swing. Hey! Not as good as what's his name's. It was good enough to take out Astros here, and oh, again with another obliterator. And Nightmare working the head of Homer here. We're looking for some heavy hitting. That's the way to KO someone. So even if the match had different participants in it, we probably wouldn't been having the same kind of offense. We're looking for. Oh, wait a minute! Astros just got clonked there with that weapon, but somehow stays alive in the match and doesn't surrender the first fall to the team of Nightmare and the Cyrus robot, who are representing the anti-heroes, as is the Astros and Homer representing the freedom movement. It's a big old warfare over on SmackDown, isn't it? It most certainly is. Might be coming to a close though, thanks to Tails. Whoa! The strength! We're going to be talking about that a lot, because, like we keep saying, these guys, you don't often see them being thrown around as much as this. And Nightmare got clonked there and almost got knocked out. Wait a minute. Oh, again, the Astros with that tremendous strength. And Nightmare, look at this. Tombstone Power Driver on Homer. And he's not, he could be facing a knockout from that shot. Perhaps not. Not just yet. Oh, what a big, huge clothesline by Nightmare, taking out Astros there. Slamming him down with ease. And Cyrus Robot has got some stamina to recover, it would seem, oddly enough. Whoever thought a robot would need stamina. Well, he does now. And he's going to have to recover it. Or else things could get very ugly for that team. And I'm surprised to see them working as a cohesive unit here. Usually, Nightmare and the Cyrus Robot usually like to brag to each other about how powerful they are. But I guess this is one exception. They came down here with definitely one goal in mind, and that was to maim Astros. And they're still trying to continue to do that, but now they got the assistance of Homer, like I said. I'm glad he came down. He's man enough. He's showing to us that he's tough enough, and tough enough perhaps to take a fall on the head on the outside. Right all in front of us now. Yeah, I don't like it either. You read my mind. And the Cyrus Robot has come back into the mix now. He's got his stamina recovered. Probably no small feat to recover for a robot, eh? Definitely not. Oh, man. And Nightmare looking to maim, as is... Oh, another obliterator to Astros. How many more can he take before he's knocked out? Man, they've come down here to maim Astros, and they're doing a pretty darn good job of it so far, I'd say. For sure. Homer is trying to build some offense here, but he don't think he'll be able to do much after this maneuver. And that's two. That is two brainbusters on the outside, right onto Homer, courtesy of Nightmare. And the Cyrus Robot is utilizing some weapons here. Like I said, he doesn't need to utilize some weapons. But he's still doing it. And the Cyrus Robot, oh man. That's the quickest I've ever seen him. And coming down in unison out of the ring almost. Astros there to greet them though. And gets whipped back into the ring though. Oh, look at this. Hang on a minute. Oh, Nightmare and had a bit of an obligation with the Cyrus Robot. Wait a minute, in the ring. Look at this, jackhammer. And Homer's been positioned on our announce table here. Well, not our announce table, the other announce table luckily, but it's still nonetheless an announce table. I haven't denied that fact. I will not deny that fact. Wait a minute, oh look at this. Power bomb again, like we saw in the attack earlier. And the Cyrus Robot again is suffering here. Maybe he wasn't coming down prepared for this match, I don't know.
I don't think either of them were.